What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here at the Red Brick House, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, this evening we were doing, me and Game Time Brian, we were actually watching the NFL Combine and trying, let me turn this thing off, and trying to get a taste of some of the future prospects and things out there. My man Sweat from Texas, that boy's big. He's like a freight train. Good Lord. I like what I saw there. But we were talking about the Trey Lance move. The Trey Lance move of the Cowboys taking a 4th round pick to pick up Trey Lance. Trey Lance has had 102 passes in the NFL. And one of the things I was saying is, we gave up Amari Cooper, a proven commodity, for a 5th round pick. But we spent a 4th to get a project quarterback. And the thing about it that we're talking about is this. With Trey Lance's contract, you have to, by the 2nd of May, decide if you're going to go ahead and put the 5th year option on it, in which case you hold his rights, he's not a free agent, and you've got him. Now, the 5th year option is about $22 million. So the Cowboys decided that they're going to go ahead and do the roster bonus for him, in which case you have to do that to secure him being on the team this year. So Trey Lance is going to be getting $5.1 million this year to be the 3rd string quarterback or not. The thing is right now the Dallas Cowboys have set in motion, if they don't do Dak Prescott's deal, and leave his contract as it is, they will have a record $67 million contract. $67 million in contracts tied up in quarterbacks of the $255.4 million. Yeah, that would be crazy. So with that, they've guaranteed that we're going to hold on to Trey Lance at least for this season. And if you're going to keep Dak and you're going to play Dak, and you assume that he's going to stay healthy, then you're spending $5.1 million for your 2nd or 3rd string quarterback, who, unless you end up doing the 5th year option, you're going to have to go ahead and sign him to a new contract. Now, here's the problem. At the end of 2024, let's say he doesn't play, or he plays in a game or two and he plays, decent, then you have to get him a new contract. And he may decide, you know what, I want to test the market because I want to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. In which case, then you spend a 4th round pick for a guy who may or may not actually ever play for you, in a position that you're overpaying at the moment. Now, here's a couple things you could do. You could go ahead and say, you know what, we're going to bite the bullet with Dak and we're just going to move on. And quite frankly, if you're not going to restructure Dak, you might as well cut Dak. Just cut him. If you're going to lose him at the end of the year and you're not going to be able to do anything to support him, you might as well start the pain now and start the clock on Trey Lance, and start trying to find out if he is the guy that can be your starting quarterback. And you could do that by basically cutting Dak. You would end up having a $32 million cap hit, which would save you $28 million for this year. And you would only be paying $5 million for him. Now, I will say that the Cowboys, they didn't need to make this move right now, today. But this is all a move to basically say, Dak, we got other options, buddy. We got Trey Lance here that we can go ahead and have as our starter. And they're trying to negotiate through the media and subtle messages that we don't have to have you. To me, this is crazy, the way the Cowboys do business. It's something wrong about saying to the guy that you want to be the leader of your team that you literally trash them and try and belittle them, because that's what they do. They did it with Dez Bryant, that we heard the stories about Dez Bryant. The police were going to his house, that there might be a tape of Dez Bryant that's, 10 times worse than Ray Rice. That they constantly will try to sully your name in order to get a better deal. Now, I think it's wrong. I think it's 100% wrong that they do this, but that's the way they do business. And, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll that doesn't know jack. But if you don't want the guy, then get rid of him. If you are looking at saying we're just going to keep him here because we owe him money, then that's stupid. If you're looking at this and saying we're going to start over from Dak, then start the clock now. Go ahead and just say we're going to go ahead and tank this season. We'll find out what we got with Trey Lance, and if he's not good, we'll be bad enough that we can go ahead and draft somebody early in the draft. Why? You might as well. This is kind of crazy. But, congratulations, Trey Lance, on getting the extension, basically being locked in with the Cowboys for at least 1 year. And we'll find out what the Cowboys do after that, if they want to keep you there or not. So, that's all I have to say about that. It's crazy that the Cowboys do business the way they do business. It really is. It's actually sad when you think about it, because to have the amount of money that they have to work with and to get the players that they have, that they're really not that far away from being able to really get stuff done. Just hard. But what do I know? Anyway, I made myself some noodles and shrimp, and I'm going to eat me some dinner, and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. This stuff is just cray-cray, right? Are you guys going crazy listening to the Cowboys? I know I am. This shit is just wild. I still just don't understand what it is that the Cowboys are doing. Just don't. All right, good people. Peace.